So here we are with Joe Posch, who is the owner of Hugh, and this is a fantastic store in the Cass Corridor area where they have both new and vintage goods catering to the sophisticated shopper. Welcome, Joe.
Hi, welcome.
So I have a number of your products in my home bar because
Yes.
you are one of the few people, and specifically we're starting over here, that sells a real martini glass.
Well, we try. We sell a couple real martini glasses, actually.
Because so many of them you buy at like Target or some of these big stores are massive.
Yeah, it is. One of the things that we really focused on when I started out was finding like a nicely proportioned sort of classic martini glass. It was when the store started, the emphasis was really this mid-century sort of classic cocktail vibe. And
3 ounces.
Yeah. And it's evolved a little bit over the years it's expanded really into more housewares and design and things like that, but we still have this really strong core in sort of the glassware area. So we have like our basic bar sort collection, which is a lot of like, you know, nicely proportioned, like easy to use, dishwasher safe, you know, crystal glassware.
Beautiful, budget friendly too.
Yeah, like these are like the range from these is like $9 to $15, it depends.
Great,
and they're super good. And then, you know, so that is, you know, we have these things like, you know, you have a double old fashioned, you have the.
Let's put these on the QVC.
We'll keep
spot
rotating
right
onto this QVC spot. Like, you know, so you have like a nice series like this where you have got a great, just old fashioned, single old fashioned, double, but that's like really a good size.
Yeah.
So especially if you've got the big cube or the ball or something and go right in there. And
good segue.
Which, for example,
on Easy Pay.
and this very, you know, these make a crystal clear ice cube, which is really fantastic. It actually works, which is, you know, sort of for so long been the holy grail of cocktail making. So these are super for that. And then this small one, which is perfect for sipping something neat or just a little cocktail.
No rocks.
No rocks.
That's what's great.
Yeah.
So the other thing about this is this has a great weight.
Yeah.
So if you're kind of wandering around your library with a cigar, this kind of has a good feel to it.
Or the Cass Corridor.
Or the Cass Corridor. Yeah, I mean, hopefully
Anywhere.
not with an open container.
Don't do that. But there are a couple other ones I want to talk about.
Yeah.
And one of them is a glassware set that's having its 50th anniversary this year.
Wow.
The Ultima Tool glassware is a Finnish design. It's a design from Finland by Iittala, a glassware company, that was originally designed and produced for SAS Airlines first class cabin.
Okay, so I'm not familiar with that.
So, well, that was the Scandinavian Airways, and it was really just meant to be this like beautiful glassware only for first class passengers.
Yeah, let's zoom in on this really quick. So talk a little bit about that.
Sure. So it was produced in multiple sizes. This is the double old fashioned, the regular old fashioned, you know, a cordial glass. And then this actually, to me, is the ultimate Bloody Mary glass. It's the perfect size. So that's celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. They came out with a special edition color.
Yeah, that's great.
But that's been in production ever since 1968. So that's one of our best sellers. It's, you know, they're about $30 a glass.
Right.
They're not inexpensive, but they come as a set. You get 2 for $60 in attractive gift packaging. And it's really a personal favorite as well.
And I think the great thing about this is when you think of a glass, you know, you think of something straight sides, flat bottom. This is so much more stylized and elegant.
It's beautiful to hold. And one of the nice little bonuses is because the bottom is this sort of bumpy, elevated thing, you actually don't really need a coaster with this one. So it never sticks to a thing. It never leaves a drink mark.
You won't get yelled at by your significant other to put it on like a table.
Potentially, yeah, it's nice. So it's a very thoughtful gift, maybe from a wife to a husband or a husband to a wife.
Love it, love it.
Or a partner to a partner.
I heard what do we got here?
All right, so this glassware is actually, this is something a little bit different. These are all newer designs. It's pretty basic, but what's interesting about this glassware is it's actually produced by an arm of the Pavisa Group, which is a Mexican sort of industrial glassware company that makes things like bottles for liquor.
Yeah,
like,
and that's why I think this is super cool.
Yeah, so when about 15 years ago, they put together sort of a studio glass line, and it is, these fit in there too? Oh.
They do, yeah.
I know, I'm just kidding.
I was trying to focus.
I know.
Yeah.
So they started a studio glass line, and they did art. They did art glass, and they also started doing some beautiful glassware.
Yeah.
So they're all mouth blown. It's really kind of got an art glass approach.
The colors.
Beautiful colors.
Now, does this make you nervous to have like a drink in here?
This does not make me nervous. This one in particular is as a brand new design, and I love it because let's do it this way, I guess. Because you can use this. This is great for people who like to fiddle. You know, when
so
you're
it's
drinking.
the fidget spinner of glassware.
It's the fidget spinner of glassware. It's a $75 fidget spinner of glassware, but it is. But it's just, again, we get a lot of people looking for just that special glass. They come in and they buy like one special glass for somebody, and so this is like for their dad or for their husband or somebody. So this is a really great item for that.
And think of pairing that with a nice bottle of booze. I mean, that's such a cool gift.
It's a really fantastic gift. You know, it's for somebody who really wants to appreciate their spirits.
So now you're trying to up your home bartender skills.
Yeah, speaking of glassware, it isn't just limited to things you drink out of. You know, the Japanese style, that sort of mixing glass, has been very popular the last couple of years. And I know that you guys have talked about that company Visky before.
Absolutely, yeah.
They make these really nice. This is sort of the standard size, and now they've made this jumbo size mixing glass.
So we're talking 1, maybe 2 drinks here.
1, maybe 2.
And this is 3 to 4?
Yeah, it's great. And you can use your classic sort of Hawthorne strainer, and it still works with, you know, either of these. And
so the
you can
tip
still
I
fit
actually
that in
learned
there.
from Yanni.
Tell me about Yanni.
He actually says you can put your finger on it and push it forward to hold the ice back.
Yeah.
So if you kind of push it right into that lip right there, you can keep the ice. You don't have to worry about the back. It's not going to fall out. So if you have a bigger container, that's how you do that. But this guy, that's a perfect fit.
It fits right in. Yep. It's super. And then they also make some great, measuring devices for drinking. And you've got this kind of the Canterbury jigger.
Yep.
And then this is a newer design that they did, the cylinder, which somebody told me is like got a really nice weight and rings like a bell.
So everyone's heard the theme song for Nick Drinks in the beginning, right? So that's all done on bar equipment. That whole thing is all bar equipment. We actually made a bell kit out of jiggers. We had like 14 different jiggers to make a bell kit. It didn't totally make sense, so we didn't use it, but this guy is the best. And I don't know if I can get a good tone out of it. Yeah. I mean, right? So, and this one I think was the second best, actually. Oh, no, that's pretty good.
That one's the best, actually.
That's great. So I love those. And then when you pair it up with like the tin one, that's like dunk, that is fantastic.
These are nice. And do you know why this is called the Canterbury jigger?
Bell-like?
No, well, because it's sort of, and it's shaped like a chalice.
Chalice.
Yeah. So.
Okay. Well, this has been great. So where can people find you?
We are located on Cass Avenue in Midtown, right at Canfield, 4240. Our website is thankhugh.com. And we get a lot of vintage barware during the holidays, just to mention that, because that's what always brings Nick in.
And any special events that you're doing over the season?
Well, yeah, we're gonna have an anniversary party. It'll be our 6th anniversary in a couple of weeks. So that's yet to come. So our social media will have that information.
And last year I worked your party, right?
You did work our party last year.
We made some cool cocktails. So stay tuned for that. Thank you, Joe, and thank you for all this great glassware.
Oh,
are
you
there's
gonna
more?
tell them about your favorite
Oh yeah,
thing?
my gosh, yeah, that's coming. I think it's coming on the thing. Where is it? Nope, it's not. We're just gonna have to talk about it. So everyone gets. We have these in your take-home pack. Ooh.